Hi, this is Erica with Presence in Parenting. I'm answering your questions today on video. There was a question about teaching a child manners, having them engage with other people, and even having them do this during play. So I wanted to address just the play part in this video because as a therapist and as an educator who has worked with many children over the years, I really want to teach you some things that are so important about play that might change the way that you're seeing your child and change the way that you think about how you can play with them. Okay? So the first thing is very popular saying is Jean Piaget, who said, play is a child's work. So when we're talking about young children, the way that they start to learn how to be in the world, how the world works, who they are, who you are, what roles people play, is through play. So play is such a rich environment for us to learn about the internal world of your child. So important. Also, in play, it's an opportunity for children to finally be in charge. They're not in charge of anything during the day-to-day life. You're in charge of everything. The teacher's in charge of everything. Whoever's driving the car is in charge of this. Everybody else is in charge but them. During play, this is a moment where they can actually have some control. And if we give them this control during play, not during discipline situations, not during routines, not during any time where you actually need to be in charge. But if we set up this framework of play as a time where the child can actually be in charge, we will learn so much about them and give them an outlet for their need for power and control. It's something that we all have. We're all human beings. We all have this need to control our own lives. So why don't we give it to them during play? And then we may not be seeing as many power struggles around routines and around other situations because we have an outlet now where they can be in charge. So what are some ways that we can let kids be in charge during play? So let's say that we're playing with a couple of dolls and the child has their doll and the child gives me a doll that I'm going to play with. And she tells me that this doll is going to tell her doll that they didn't like it when she took her toy. So my doll tells the other doll, I didn't like it when you took my toy. And then she has a response to that. And before I start going and creating my own scenario of what I think's happening with this doll, I'm going to ask, what does this doll say next? So in this way, I'm letting the child direct the play. Sometimes they will eat this up and they will start feeding you lines and you play their lines and you're really listening and observing. You're going to learn so much about something that happened to your child and really how they're thinking about other people and how they think about themselves. Such a rich environment for you to gain a greater understanding of what you're seeing in them. All right. Another example with play happens around board games or games where there are rules. A lot of times people will be like, my child cheats or they don't follow the rules. Yeah, let's look at that a little bit. It's not that your child doesn't know the rules. If they're 2, yeah, they might not know the rules. But if they're 6, 7, 8, they've played this game before, they know the rules. It's not that they don't know the rules. It's that they have a need for more power and control. They have to feel like they can actually win, especially if they're playing against you. What an honor to feel like I won. But they also need to be able to control what's happening in this environment of the game. So if they change the dice, if they roll twice, if they move their piece more than they should, if they change their cards. I play a lot of Uno and a lot of cards with kids, and sometimes they'll pick cards and they won't like those and they'll pick other ones. If they're doing that, it's not that we let them get away with it and let them just cheat. What we're going to do is we're going to notice, oh, so we're playing by your rules today. I saw that you didn't like your cards and you went and you got some other ones. That's okay. Today we can play by your rules. They eat this up. It fills them with such a sense of confidence and control in that moment that they won't need to go and seek it out somewhere else. I think it's important for us to note that we're seeing what they're doing, that we are okay with it in the moment. If you're not okay with it, don't say it. Some parents I've seen had a really hard time playing with their child this way. If you're not able to literally be okay with them doing this, don't do this. In that moment, but I want you to work on trying to build up your confidence enough to know that you don't have to win over your child. And I want you to know that you're not going to teach them how to follow the rules by constantly always telling them that they're cheating, they're doing something wrong, etc. It's only going to fill them with shame, and they're going to start to resent the interaction with you more than they're going to enjoy the time with you, which is what we actually want to do, because the more that they're enjoying the time with you, the more that they're going to come to you when they need help, the more that they're going to share with you what's going on inside of them and not be worried that you're going to tell them that they're bad or that they're wrong, whether with your words or your belief or your attitude. It comes out. So this way, if we feel like we're actually okay with them doing it, they're going to feel accepted. It's going to help meet a need that they have, and they won't have to search for this power and control in other areas. I hope this kind of enlightened a little bit about a play for you. Play is really important. Please ask me follow-up questions. You guys can communicate with me. You can comment here, like on Facebook, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you'll be able to get all the videos and answers and questions that I'm posting. You'll see when they come up, and we'll keep the dialogue going. All right, take care. See ya.